Inshallah, yo. Yeah? Johan's like, yeah. Okay. Everybody full? Yeah? All right. You got a long night ahead of you, right? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're just rallying real quick before we break up into the workshops. People have already come up to me and asked me questions. So where's this workshop at? So I'd like all the product owners, right, all the challenge owners that you see on the screen, all the designers, come to the front. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to quickly have all the product owners and designers for each one of these challenges just give one line and remind you of like which one of them belongs to which challenge, right? And then for each one of them that does that, I'd like to see a show of hands in the room of how many people are going to work on that challenge, right? Then after we do that, we're going to, let me ask this question just to start with. How many people don't think they're going to work on one of the challenges we presented but have their own idea or something else they're thinking about? Can you see a show of hands? All right, we have a few. So what we're going to do after that, and how many of you don't know exactly what you're going to do yet? Anybody? A couple of you. Not too many, but a few. Great. So we're going to make sure that everybody has something to do after this. So what we're going to do is each team is going to go through and tell you what they're going to do. And if you have an idea and you're a team that's going to work on something and you're open to having someone else join you, which I encourage you all to be because it's just as much about meeting new people as it is about solving new problems, right? Then I'd like one person from each team who isn't doing a problem on this challenge to come up and pitch their idea, right? And then at the end, we're gonna go quickly through these again, see a show of hands, and decide which room the design session is going to go in, and then remind you which room are the technical sessions. Does that make sense? Can I get a yeah? Yeah. All right, excellent. So before we start, for those people, in case you didn't hear me, who have an idea that isn't associated with these challenges, please send one of your team members up to pitch the challenge and try to recruit new team members. All right? I haven't seen anybody move, and I definitely saw more than one hand going up saying they're working on other challenges. So I'll expect by the time we get to the last guy here that we got some new teams up here. So I'm going to pass the mic to Matthias, right? Action aids.
In one line. Entertaining applications for smartphone that challenge gender stereotypes about what men and women can or cannot do or be.
Fantastic. Can we see a show of hands? How many people are going to work on that? About 10 people. All right, great.
Okay. Doctors Without Borders. We're going to work with actually the cold chain. So small devices that can meet and figure out temperature and stuff like that. And also send information about devices. We're going to work with migration, access to information for migrants. And yeah, we're going to work with health information system, orchestration and integrations of information flows.
How many are you going to work with Doctors Without Borders? Can I see a show of hands? Okay, I'm going to put 8 there. Okay, what do we got next? Jess from Ushahidi.
Hi, I'm Jess, and this is Elma. We had 2 challenges that people were talking about, so I'll just mention both of them. The first was turning unstructured SMS into actionable and insightful data in crisis response situations. And then the second was building out visualizations, more complex visualizations with the data.
So how many people have we got who's going to join the Ushahidi challenge? 4. Come on, guys. Visualization? That's fun stuff. All right, what do we got next? We got Red Cross and Penner representing Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob P. Hattie. So, yeah, it's strengthening volunteer management is the one-liner. And I guess it's about finding the right person for the right job at the right place when it comes to volunteering.
All right, how many people do we got for the Red Cross? Can I see a show of hands? I definitely know I heard at least 1 or 2 people working on ideas like that. Was it really just you guys that I heard? Oh, yeah? We got a couple back there? Okay, so we got 3 for the Red Cross. Wow, the Strong brand didn't pull it down. I'm going to do the Red Cross like this. So we got 3. Okay, that's a small room. Do we have Eric or do we have Torsten for CETA? Oh, you ended up working with some other people since Eric's not here, right? Is anybody going to pick up the CETA challenge? Nobody? All right, we keep moving. We did Ushahidi. We're good. All right, we did these. All right, so let's keep moving along. Cameron.
Yes. So I'm just a participant here, and but we are going to work our own project, and they are 2 of my colleagues. And our idea is to just help blind people in their daily shopping. So what we are going to develop is, like, first of all, an application, which and we are going to use some of the Bluemix services like speech to text. So for example, if the blind guy wants to buy a bread, he can say that I want bread, and then we could just tell them that where the bread is located, and then they can go and buy it. And we are going to use like a iBeacon for that, which is basically a hardware, a beacon, which transmits the location, and based on that we will detect where the bread is, and so yeah, so that's basically the idea. In short words, is just to help the blind people in their daily shopping.
Sweet. Cameron, did you recruit anybody? Anybody want to join Cameron's team? Oh, come on, guys. I thought it was a great pitch. I'm super into the speech to text, as you can imagine. Torsten. Yeah?
Are you looking for someone like specific, like web design perspective?
We are quite open, so no worries. If you don't have even if you don't have any development experience, you are most welcome to join.
Great. Olaf.
All right, so we are participants. We came up with an idea that spins on the tech refugees, was it? So essentially, we're looking at building some kind of recruitment database service aimed at refugees. So trying to fit the area, and from when they arrive in Sweden until they are actually arbetsförmedlingen and can help them. And that can be any period that ranges between a couple of months, if you're lucky, to many years. So we're hoping to be able to find skill sets, map people together, map them with projects, and do something along those lines. And we would love to have people join our project. So especially if you're a programmer, UX designer, that would be awesome.
All right.
So who's going to work with us? Where are you guys?
All right. There you go.
Yay!
We got a
Awesome.
couple. All right. So it's about 6 people. Fantastic. I feel like we have some gaps here. There's no other teams out there? How many people still don't know the problem they're going to work on? Anybody?
Can I pitch one?
Of course you can.
So I'm working on Zafaria. It's a peer-to-peer marketplace for adventure sports to try and get people to start tourism businesses. So that's what I'm working on. And it's because there's a lot of jobs being lost, and I think tourism is a good way to bridge that gap. So yeah, that's the idea.
Anybody hook up with Jeremy? Work on some Zafari? I like it. It's a good name. Oh, come on. Yeah, nice.
Could I pitch one?
Yeah, bring it.
That doesn't work. You're working.
Pitch away, guys. There's nothing like practicing the pitch, right?
All right, I just had this idea, so it's very new in my head. So please don't be too alarmed at the vagueness of the idea. But how many of you have seen The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Could I get a raise of hands? Anybody? Okay, so to explain my concept, the easiest is probably just to explain very quickly about what The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is. So it's a movie or a book where people travel around the universe. And The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a guide, which basically is Wikipedia, written in a very funny and informative, kind of quirky way, which generally makes you laugh if you're quirky and nerdy and a computer guy. So my idea is to kind of do the same thing, but like The Hitchhiker's Guide for the refugees, or like The Hitchhiker's Guide for an immigrant. And to do it basically on Wikipedia, but doing it in a funny way for refugees coming here, or immigrants, or refugees going from Syria. Like, you know, The Hitchhiker's Guide from Syria to Europe or to Sweden. Like, you're gonna meet these crazy Germans, or you're gonna meet Swedes, which are as we are.
All right. So everybody's seen it. Who wants to work on the Hitchhiker's Guide to road tripping through Europe? It sounds very tourism centric. I think that Jeremy inspired that one a little bit. Excellent. All right, what was your name?
Philip.
Philip. Thank you, Philip.
So if anyone finds it exciting, find me.
All right, give everybody a hand, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the map real quick. Speaking of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the J-Way campus for the day. So I just, wait, stay up here a little bit. Don't run away too fast, guys. Because everybody needs to know where you're at when you break, right? Otherwise, did I lose it again? Yeah. All right, we'll come back. Just a quick logistic question. Some people said that the bathrooms weren't on the map. You don't have to tell me how many noticed that, but some people asked a question. So if you don't know where the bathrooms are, I'm going to try to highlight them when the map comes up here in a minute. But the short version is that they're kind of hidden on the back wall there between that side, the other side of the building, and the side of the building we're on, right? And there's some on this end behind the kitchen, and then there's some on the other end. Are there any other restrooms that I should be pointing out? Those are the ones that exist. Okay, great. So remember, we're here all weekend, so take good care of them and those kind of things. Test. Oh, wait, I got it. And Axel's memorized this. Axel, shout it out, dude. What is it?
4, 3, 4, 3.
Oh, wait, now I'm doing it on my top. I got it. Yeah, not. Here, it's right here. 4343 787. That was good timing. B A C. No pressure. And a large K, capital K. Oh, geez, that's a fun one. And this is the same Wi-Fi network that everybody's using, right? Test, right? So everybody will have memorized this 4343787 back with a big K at the end by the end of the weekend. Did it work? Sweet. Let's take a look at the map real quick. The Hacker's Guide to J-Way for the next hour. Okay, so the team that was the biggest was ActionAid with 10. So I would suggest that you guys take Workshop Area 1. Is that fair? The same side of the building, the other corner. All right? So that's going to be a design session, rehashing through the idea, making sure you guys test your story about what you're going to be building, right? And then we got the Doctors Without Border. There's a handful of you. I know you guys were kind of crowded in 5 over here, but I would suggest, since you're pretty big, you guys go to 3 over here, right? And then what else did we have? We had Ushahidi, which is going to be right next door in Basic, right? And then we got Red Cross. I think Red Cross should maybe take Fortran. Is that good, Peter? You got it?
Oh, we are in Fortran.
Oh, you're in Fortran? We're in Fortran. What else we got left? Did I put somebody in Workshop 5 yet? No? Why don't you guys take Workshop 5? Oh, is there 2? Oh, take Workshop 2. That's good. And then, so who's going to go to Workshop 5? Nobody? It's empty.
You want to say
but you guys were a different group, right?
Yeah.
You guys were the recruitment one with 6. You guys want to take 5? All right, 6 and 5. That's good. All right. Anybody not know where they're going? Everybody else who has their idea, right? The Safari guy and the blind team, right? Hang out and then find a spot where not everybody else is. Is that kind of clear? Yeah? No? It's clear? I got at least 1 thumbs up, 2 nods, 3 nods? Is that not clear to anybody? No? Totally clear. All right. Break.
Go and find some more people? You guys want to work with us? Recruitment platform. Yeah, mine.
Crazy guys. Boring guys.
We should just come in,
Even
suits and lecture.
Thanks.
Want to do it?